Hey everybody, this is 2.1 extra practice number 2. Okay, the first batch of questions, numbers 1 through 12, want you to provide counterexamples for the given conjecture. Okay, and then the back end, they want you to find the next 3 terms in each sequence. Okay, now I'm going to give you a couple of these examples, and then I want you to work on your own for the remainder of this section. Okay. So the first one says all basketball players are more than 6 feet tall. Well, a counterexample of that would be some basketball players are shorter than 6 feet. Okay. Like Nate Robinson, Earl Boykins, IT, etc. Number 2 says if you live in Texas, you live in Houston. Well, you could live in Austin or Dallas. There's many other places in Texas you could live aside from Houston. If you live in New York, you are a Yankees fan. Counterexample. You could be a Mets fan. You could not like baseball at all. Okay, if you have a cell phone, it is an iPhone. Counterexample. You could have a Samsung Galaxy phone. Okay, so try 5 through 8 on your own. I just wanted to show you at least one of these. Number 9 says if x is any number, then x squared is greater than 2. Well, you're trying to figure out what number is going to satisfy or not satisfy that inequality. So my example would be 1 squared equals 1 times 1, which is equal to 1. And 1 is less than 2. So if we use the number 1 in that equation, it's not going to work because we need it to be greater than. All right. And just another example, let's see. If x squared equals 16, then x must be 4. Well, it is true that 4 times 4 equals 16, but that's not the only number. Negative 4 times negative 4 also equals 16. So your counterexample is x could equal negative 4. Okay, let's try a couple of these patterns here. It says find the next 3 terms in each sequence. Well, I see from 2 to 4 would be times 2. From 4 to 12 would be times 3. From 12 to 48 would be times 4. 48 times 5 gives you 240. So you need to multiply 240 by 6. Which gives you 1,440. Then you need to multiply that by 7, which gives you 10,080. Then you need to multiply that by 8, which gives you 80,640. Okay, so here's your pattern. Times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6, times 7, times 8. Okay. Well, let's see now. I'm going to skip one. 1 to 9. Well, that could be plus 8. (25 minus 9) would be addition of 16. So 9 plus 16 gives you 25. 25 plus 24 gives you 49. (49) plus 32 gives you 81. So if you notice, our pattern is the addition is increasing by 8 each time. 8, 16, 24, 32. So your next one would be plus 40, and then plus 48, and then plus 56. So what's 81 plus 40 is 121. 121 plus 48 is 169. 169 plus 56 is 225. Okay. Let's see. I'll do 2 more examples. Negative 30 to negative 14 is a change of 16. All right, negative 14 to negative 6 is a change of 8. Negative 6 to negative 2 is a change of 4. So what? Negative 2 to 0 is a change of 2. Whoops. So what's happening here? The number that we're adding by is getting cut in half each time. Half of 16 is 8, half of 8 is 4, half of 4 is 2. Well, half of 2 would be plus 1. So 0 plus 1 would give you 1. Half of 1 is plus 0.5, which would give you 1.5. Half of 0.5 would be plus 0.25, which would give you 1.75. Okay, that was a tricky one. All right, and let's look at the last one down on the bottom, and all of the ones I've skipped you guys need to do on your own. 6 plus 2 gives you 8. 8 plus 3 gives you 11. 11 plus 4 gives you 15. 15 plus 5 gives you 20. So 20 plus 6 would give you 26. 26 plus 7 would give you 33. And 33 plus 8 would give you 41. All right, so go back. I've done the first 4 examples. You complete 5 through 8, 10 and 12. Okay, these 2. And these 2 on your own. All right, don't forget to submit your work and check in for attendance.